Hello everyone on Facebook. I'm Tom Ellis, star of Lucifer on Amazon Prime, and I'm here to take your questions, so please feel free.
We'll start with Tansy. How do you tune into your inner demon to make Lucifer so likeable, but also keep the Prince of Darkness's dangerous edge?
Good question. One of the big things that I do actually is I use music. I'm a huge music fan anyway, and one of the big things about the script when I first got it was full of music and references to music and how much Lucifer loved music. So what I tend to do is create a playlist, which starts off with stuff that was in the script, and then I sort of broaden out from my own knowledge and what I think would be music that could either be used on the show or that music that Lucifer would listen to. So I have a playlist that's probably about 115 songs on it now, I think. But when I'm working, I put it on, and it immediately sort of takes me back, channels my energy into my inner demon.
We've got another question from Lynn. In the new season, where would you like your character to go in terms of good and evil, and which do you prefer to play most?
I'd love him to go to Hawaii. No, I'd love him. I'd like to continue the exploration of these new things that are happening for him. But I am also really kind of, I was going to say hell-bent, but I'd love to keep reminding our audience that this guy is the devil. So the notion that he is like a wild animal who can't be tamed, I'd like to keep hold of that.
Question from Sean. Hey Tom.
Hey Sean.
If they approach you to be the first Welsh James Bond, would you do it?
Yeah, of course I would. But would they ask me to play it in a Welsh accent? That could be quite interesting. Yeah, I would do it. Yeah.
Leanne asks, what do you like most about playing Lucifer?
Ooh. I get to have a lot of fun, and I get to do lots of different things, which is nice. I get to, I love the fact that the show is very funny, so I get to exercise my comedy muscles, and then, we get to some very dark moments in it. I get to do quite a bit of action in it, and I get to drive an amazing car.
Zara asks, what drew you to the script and to want to play Lucifer in the first instance?
Well, when I got this script during pilot season in America, which is when all the networks are trying out their new shows for the next year, and within that time I get sent a lot of scripts, and a lot of them become quite sort of like white noise after a while because they're not that different from each other. And I opened Lucifer, and by about the third page, I decided that I wanted to do it because it was just very different, but it was so funny. I mean, that was the thing that really sold it to me. It was funnier than all the scripts I read, including the comedy scripts that were sent my direction. So that, it just the character for me really sort of popped off the page, and I thought if I'm gonna do a show that might have a long shelf life, I'd like to be doing something that I really enjoy doing, and I thought I'd love playing this character. So.
We have a live question from Becky Jones.
Hello, Becky Jones.
Becky asks, will Lucifer be sinning more in season 2? I hope so.
Oh, what do you mean by that, Becky Jones? I think so. I think we can never move him too far away from sinful behaviour. Again, like I was saying before, I think whilst this evolution of Lucifer is happening, it's always important to remember that he is the devil. So I think that ties in with the notion that he will be sinning.
Nicola asks, do you think we'll get to see any more of Lucifer's brothers or sisters?
Good question. I think that there is a possibility that might happen. I've had a few chats. There's nothing locked down script-wise at the moment, but I think there's potential for that for sure.
And Tasha asks, what was your favourite scene to film in the series?
I had lots of moments that I really enjoyed, but I think in the episode A Priest Walks into a Bar, myself and Coleman Domingo, who was our lovely guest actor on that episode, playing Father Frank. We had a piano duel, and it was quite possibly the most fun that I've ever had on a set. It was completely euphoric.
Cameron asks, given the chance of having the power of persuasion like Lucifer's ability, would you take it?
Yeah, of course, for sure. I mean, I'd love to have the ability to get the truth out of everybody. I think that would be a very handy tool in life.
Live question from Jessica.
Hello, Jessica.
What actors would you like to work with in the future?
Well, I think like big inspirations for me on the acting front. I'm a huge Kenneth Branagh fan, always have been. He's kind of one of the first reasons that I sort of started to like acting, was when I saw his movie of Much Ado About Nothing, actually. And until that point, I couldn't understand Shakespeare and his way of his delivery and the sort of the way he jumped out of the screen at me was just like amazing. So I'd love to work with him, and also Tom Hanks is a huge hero of mine. I just think he's just a wonderful, wonderful actor, and I'd love that opportunity one day.
Question from Mike. Now, you've obviously played lots of different characters. Which character have you played that you feel like you associate with more, Gary or Lucifer?
I think I probably, the worrying thing was when I got the part of Lucifer, the amount of my friends that said, oh my gosh, you're perfect for it, was a bit worrying. Well, I think I'm probably a little bit more Gary than I am Lucifer. But Lucifer's given me an opportunity to exercise certain dark places within inside myself.
A question from Gillian. She said, what was the funniest part of Lucifer to film?
Funniest part? Pretty much any day that I was working with Lauren German, which was quite a lot of the time actually. She is a very, very funny human being with a potty mouth, I hasten to add. But we just make each other laugh all the time.
And Arié asks, do you think the devil may have a favourite drink or cocktail or food?
Well, certainly we allude to the fact that he's rather fond of scotch in the show. He's got a rather phenomenal, well, did have until he threw his brother into it, whiskey collection. Favourite food? Obviously deviled eggs. And what was the other one?
Maybe a cocktail?
A cocktail. An old-fashioned.
Becky, again on Facebook, will Lucifer be singing more next season?
Hello, Becky. I believe that is going to happen. That's something that sort of happened by accident almost. We were out after we'd shot the pilot on a social, having a few drinks with Len Wiseman, our director, and we went to a karaoke place, and they suddenly realised that I quite like singing, so they sort of incorporated that into the show. But yes, I do believe we'll be doing more of that in season 2.
Kelly on Facebook.
Hello, Kelly.
She says, and I think it's more of a longing question, how long can we possibly wait till next series?
Well, I think we're scheduled to go on in the fall, so that's kind of like September-y, October-y time, I believe. So not too far away.
Last question from Valerie on Facebook. Will we ever see Lucifer, the ballroom dancer?
I hope so. Actually, one of the things that I would really love to explore is we've done piano, we've done singing. I would like to see Lucifer dance, do a little dance with the devil. That'd be marvellous. Why don't you come on over, Valerie, to get it? Anyway, lovely. Thank you.